Most expensive fruits around the world. Expensive fruits can be found across the globe, from the Lost Gardens of Heligan in the United Kingdom to the outer reaches of Japan's Hokkaido island. Some are prized for their unusual shapes, while others reach their astronomical prices thanks to stringent quality control rules dictating their optimal size and weight. Hey everyone, welcome to your favorite luxury channel, and in today's video, we will be discussing the most expensive fruits around the world. Without further ado, let's get into it. Dekopon citrus, $80 a pack. If you've just polished off the last slice of one of the most expensive pizzas in the world, a Dekopon citrus fruit may well be the perfect palate cleanser. The Dekopon citrus is a sweet combination of orange and mandarin, which lacks those annoying seeds to make eating one less of a chore. This exotic fruit is another one to originate in Japan, and you can pick up a pack of 6 Dekopon citrus for $80. Although, as you'd expect, these aren't available in your average 7-Eleven market. Originally cultivated in 1972, the Dekopon citrus is considered by many to be the best oranges in the world, far juicier than standard oranges and perfect for a hot summer's day. It's oddly shaped compared to traditional oranges, with a swollen top half which is said to represent how sweet and fresh the fruit is. Another characteristic of the Dekopon citrus which separates it from other oranges and mandarins is its rind, which is firmer and tougher than its more common cousins. If you're looking for an exciting new source of vitamin C, the Dekopon citrus fruit is a succulent alternative to run-of-the-mill oranges well worth hunting down. Semabikia queen strawberries, $85 a pack. The humble strawberry has had a long association with the Wimbledon tennis tournament, traditionally serviced with delicious whipped cream. Semabikia queen strawberries come from about as far away as you can get from the Wimbledon tournament, another exotic fruit you can buy in Japan. As with other exotic fruits, few people would sully the taste of the Semabikia queen strawberries with cream, or anything else for that matter, since they're fine just the way they are. At a glance, these strawberries don't look much different from normal ones, but on closer inspection, you'll see the care and attention to detail put into their selection. The correct tone of red is carefully examined, along with the right kind of dark green for the leaves and white seeds, while the shape of the strawberry also has to be perfect. Expensive fruits such as the Semabikia queen strawberries are typically offered as luxury gifts in Japan, and a pack of these will set you back a cool $85. It's certainly on the pricey side, but if you consider the cost of some of the most expensive perfumes in the world, it starts to sound like a real bargain. Square watermelon, $800 each. If you thought $85 was a high price to pay for the Semabikia queen strawberries, the price of the next entry in this guide for the most expensive fruits in the world will have your eyes watering. At $800 each, square watermelons are among the priciest fruits you can buy in Japan, prized for their unique cube-shaped appearance. They get their shape by growing in a box, and since 2014, the square watermelon has been available to buy around the world, saving you the additional expense of a return flight to Japan. Aside from the unique appearance, square watermelons don't offer anything you won't find with the traditional and spherical watermelon. They taste exactly the same as their normal counterparts, which is to say they're just as juicy and refreshing as other watermelons. These square watermelons weigh in at around 5 to 6 kilograms each, which is something to bear in mind if you're considering having one shipped out to you for a special occasion. If you're not prepared to dish out the high price for a square watermelon, there are plenty of guides online to help you grow one of these expensive fruits for yourself and save hundreds of dollars. Lost Gardens of Heligan pineapple, $1,600 each. The pineapple is a tropical plant indigenous to South America, and despite being introduced to Europe in the 17th century, only one place on the continent continues to grow this fruit. Lost Gardens of Heligan pineapples grow in the gardens of Cornwall in the south of England, involving a unique growing process not found anywhere else. Here, the fruit is grown exclusively in a pineapple pit, which was originally used by Victorian gardeners in the 18th century, the tradition kept alive to this day. Large quantities of fresh horse manure are used in the process, along with hay soaked in urine, also from a horse, which is then heated up in the pit where the Cornwall pineapple grows. A fair bit of manual labor is required to grow these expensive fruits, with the Cornwall pineapple price coming in at a whopping $1,500 per pineapple. At this price, these pineapples aren't available to buy in regular stores, and the high auction price of $1,600 makes these Heligan pineapples more suited for the richest soccer players in the world than for everyday people. Growing pineapples of this nature is far costlier than it is for other pineapples, with only 50 farmers in the world known for plowing this expensive fruit. Taiyo no Tamago mango, $3,000 a pair. Returning once again to Japan, this time for the Taiyo no Tamago mangoes, which are grown exclusively in the Miyazaki prefecture of the island of Kyushu. This summer fruit weighs 350 grams at a minimum and must have higher sugar content in order to be selected for exclusive sales. They also need to have at least half of their color as a deep ruby red as part of the strict checks required before selling. The names of these Tamago mangoes translates to eggs of the sun on account of their shape and color, which is fitting for one of the most attractive looking fruits available to buy. Taiyo no Tamago mangoes are as healthy as they are tasty, containing beta-carotene, folic acid, and antioxidants to make them a very healthy, if expensive, fruit snack. While the pair of these mangoes, which sold for the record price of $3,000, were grown in Japan, a similar high-priced alternative can be found in India. In Madhya Pradesh's Jabalpur region, a farmer has also taken to growing small quantities of the same fruit, even going so far as to hire 3 security guards and 9 dogs to guard the trees bearing this exclusive fruit. Denosuke Watermelon, $6,100 each. Further to the north in Japan, you can find the world's priciest watermelon in Hokkaido Island, known as the Denosuke Watermelon. The second largest of Japan's islands, Hokkaido is well known for its many national parks and photogenic snow monkeys bathing in hot springs. One of the most expensive fruits in the world, the Denosuke watermelon price comes in at an impressive $6,100 and is the kind of food you can expect to be eaten only by those who can afford to live in the most expensive houses. With a slightly sweeter taste than the average watermelon, the Denosuke watermelon weighs around 11 kilograms and has a blacker finish which gives it a distinct appearance. Denosuke watermelons also lacks the spots and stripes typically found on regular watermelons, and their exclusivity is enhanced by their limited production of 10,000 each year. In 2008, one watermelon sold for $6,100 at auction, making it one of the most expensive fruits in the world, highly prized for its limited availability and perfectly round shape. As you'd expect with such expensive fruits, the Denosuke watermelon comes packaged in a gorgeous display box lined with red velvet. If you don't have over $6,000 to spare for your next watermelon, you can pick up a regular Denosuke watermelon for a much cheaper price of around $250 each. Ruby Roman grapes, $8,400 per bunch. You can find the world's most expensive grapes in Japan too, with the Ruby Roman grapes, which have been grown in the Ishikawa prefecture since 2008. These extra-large grapes come in the same size as a ping pong ball, which is significantly larger than a regular grape and contributes to its high price. The Ruby Roman grapes price comes in at an astounding $8,400 per bunch, making them perhaps the most expensive fruits in the world in terms of cost per weight. The selection process is as strict as you'd hope for at this price, with each grape required to weigh over 20 grams and contain 18% sugar content. Grapes weighing over 30 grams, coming from a grape cluster that weighs 700 grams, are those selected for the premium class, and it's this class that can fetch thousands of dollars. Only 6 grapes managed to pass the stringent ping pong ball shape, weight, and sugar content test in 2021, making it one of the rarest as well as most expensive fruits in the world. It's unlikely you'll find Ruby Roman grapes being used even for the most expensive wines, as in addition to their high sugar content, they're renowned for their low acidity, making them perfect to eat just as they are. Yubari King Melon, $45,000 a pair. The Yubari King Melon is the leader of the pack when it comes to the most expensive fruits in the world, and like the Denosuke watermelon, this fruit also comes from Hokkaido Island. This orange flesh-colored melon is a hybrid of other sweet melons which are cultivated in Hokkaido's Yubari district, grown in greenhouses using volcanic ash, and protected from the harmful rays of the sun with hats. Two other cantaloupe cultivars used to create this exceptional melon include the Earl's Favorite and the Burpee's Spicy Cantaloupe, both of which are commonly used to make drinks such as margaritas. It's significantly larger than an ordinary melon, with the average Yubari melon weighing around 2.5 kilograms. Yubari cane melons are perfectly round with a smooth rind, and the growers leave part of the stem attached to enhance the aesthetic appeal for their exclusive clients. There you have it all, guys. Let us know your thoughts about the video in the comment section. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and smash the notification icon to get notified whenever we release a new video. We'll see you in the next one.